Hello everyone, welcome to the InStyle Knitting Studio. Today friends, we will knit this kind of chunky snood in English rib. I also knitted a hat. I already have a masterclass on my channel. So, if someone liked this kind of chunky hat, you will easily knit it. I will leave the link below this video. Today, we will figure out how to knit this chunky snood in English rib, but this is an express masterclass. Therefore, I won't be showing how to knit the stitches for this snood. But I will leave all the necessary lessons below this video. With them you will easily knit such a snood. It is 120 centimeters long and 15 centimeters wide. However, I would recommend knitting a bit larger, both wider and longer. For width, it's better to knit around 20 to 25 centimeters, and for length about 130 centimeters. I knitted a little smaller because I did not have much yarn. I was worried that I wouldn't have enough. Here is the snood. With 2 turns and a seam, this is what the seam looks like. It is visible, but it's not very noticeable because here, the front ribbing doesn't get interrupted, it runs with stitches on one side and the other. Here only the purl ribbing shows the seam transition. But, it seems to me, this is not critical and looks quite aesthetic. For those who need a text version of the masterclass, I have it on my website. I will also attach the link below this video. And for those who want to watch the video and need my clarifications, let's get started. I knitted the snood from semi-wool yarn in cream color. The yardage is 65 meters per 100 grams. I had a very thin thread. Therefore, I had as many as 15 strands. My total consumption for the snood is about 150 grams. But if you knit it a bit larger, you will need more yarn accordingly. I used size 8 needles. You will also need scissors, a measuring tape, a needle with a large eye, and a notebook with a pen for calculations. We will knit the cowl and turn rows. This means we cast on the required number of stitches necessary for the desired width of the cowl. We knit in turn rows using English ribbing. I knitted with classic stitches. You can knit with grandmother's stitches, it doesn't matter. As it is more convenient for you, before we start our knitting, we knit a sample. We wash it, dry it, and calculate how many stitches we have in 1 centimeter. I calculated my gauge in width. That is, how many stitches do I have in 1 centimeter? I did not calculate my gauge in height. In 1 centimeter, I ended up with 0.9 stitches. That is almost 1 stitch in 1 centimeter. We then multiply this gauge by the required width of the cowl. I concluded with 0.9 stitches in 1 centimeter. Next, 15 centimeters width of the cowl. I multiply by my gauge and get 13 stitches. That is the number which we need to cast on. This number must be odd. This is the number. And we also add 2 edge stitches to this number. In total, I needed to cast on 15 stitches so that my cowl width would be 15 centimeters. For those who do not know how to calculate their gauge, I have a video tutorial. I will link to it below. To knit the sample. By the way, you need to know how to knit English ribbing, for those who do not know how to knit English ribbing in turn rows. I also have a video tutorial. I will leave a link to it below. By the way, regarding knitting English ribbing, I have printed a masterclass which you can download from my site. Here, I explain how to knit English ribbing in turn rows. In my video tutorial, I knit using the first method. But for this cowl, it was easier for me to knit using the second method. It is similar. In the first method, we knit the knit stitches. We also knit the purl stitches as knit. We slip the purl stitches. In the second method, conversely, we knit the purl stitches. We slip the knit stitches. It was easier for me to knit using the second method. Perhaps, after looking at the description, It will be easier for you to knit using the second method too. In general, we knitted a sample. We calculated our knitting gauge. We figured out how many stitches we need to cast on to achieve the desired width of the cowl. For me, this is 15 stitches. I took size 8 needles. On one needle loosely, I cast on 15 stitches using the universal method. There will also be a video tutorial on how to cast on stitches under this video. I cast on 15 stitches. Then we start knitting with English ribbing. In rows, just as we did with the sample, until we reach the desired length of the cowl, I knitted 120 centimeters in length and did not close the stitches. After that, I began to sew the cowl, how to sew English ribbing also. I will not show this now. I also have a masterclass. Again, I knitted a set using English ribbing there. I showed in detail how to make this seam. I will also attach the link under this video, so go and watch. After we sew our cowl, we hide all the ends, wash, dry our cowl, and it will be ready. Everything is quite simple. So, friends, go to the lessons you need. And that's it. If you have any questions, write to me. I will always be happy to respond, so thank you, friends, for watching. Happy knitting to you, and see you soon in the next video.